What's going on, everyone? The Morning Edge coming at you a little later on this Thursday morning, almost into brunch time. I'm filling in for Dead Prez Picks today. I'm Matias Weilmann, but as always, we got my man, John Hyslop, a.k.a. SlopRules, a.k.a. Twitter's favorite gambler. John, appreciate you joining me, or actually just letting me hop on the show today, honestly.
I was about to say, I feel like you're kind of joining me, but
Yeah,
whatever. It's fine. You know what I mean? We're together, and that's what matters, Matthias. I'll be
yeah.
honest with you, though. The afternoon edge kind of has a little ring to it, So we
Okay.
could always go that route if we need to, if the time gets away from us.
Yeah, that's fine. We can just, I mean, you guys were on air for like 3 hours the other day for the Camellia Bowl, so it's fine. We can rip another 3 hour episode.
No big
Uh,
deal.
John, yeah, I got nothing going on today, so it's that's fine. I can rip it. Let's before we get into all of today's best bets, let's just take a look at what our pay slip looks like from yesterday. John, you did pick up a big win yesterday, so I'll let you go first and take your victory lap here.
I mean, we all saw what happened. I can't really take a victory lap on that. That was so easy. I mean, that thing was never in doubt.
Never.
When did he cash that? With like 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter? He definitely had it the whole way. But so that was fun. Those are the best kind of bets, Matthias. A lot of guys like to cash early, but I'm more of a give me that last drive cash. There's nothing like that. Like when you think you're gonna lose, you think you're gonna be homeless, you think about what you're gonna tell your kids, and the next thing you know, you're a winner. There's nothing better than that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're cashing in the first half or the first quarter or whatever, and I know you started starting to take a little dip into first quarter over points for certain players in basketball games, but I mean, you're just done after that, and then you gotta live betting's great and everything, but it's not the same.
Nope.
I like having to sweat it out.
No, if you want to live bet, you kind of need your brain a little bit. And
Mhm.
what if you're drinking beers? What if you're just kind of relaxing? It's the end of the day, everything's done. You're gonna have a few beers and watch the game. Now all of a sudden, I gotta think. I'm not trying to do that. I don't want to think. There's gonna be no thinking done with any of my picks during the games. Okay, that I can guarantee.
That is great to hear for anyone planning on
Yeah.
telling you today. That's great news.
Mm-hmm.
Matt
Zero.
did end up missing on his yesterday. He took St. John's +2 against Xavier, who I think has won like 7 straight now at this point. They're a ranked team at this point. Shout out Melissa too for hitting her NHL money line bet. She took the Bruins yesterday in that hit. So the Queen of Ice is still rolling strong here. John, we got a bad NFL game tonight. We got some
Mm-hmm.
exciting bowl games, but we just have everything going on in between. As always, if you have your best bets, make sure you're dropping them in the comments. We'll give you a shout out, or we won't if you think your bet sucks. But that's up to
Yeah.
us at that point. That's
Mm-hmm.
your fault for picking a
That's
bad
fine.
bet.
It's our comment section. It's our comment
Yeah,
section.
we can do what we want. Again, also a reminder, if you're looking for the Thunderdome, it's kind of going to be coming at you tomorrow. We have a special guest coming on tomorrow, so you're not going to want to miss it. John, I'll let you take tomorrow to defend yourself, but it's you and Matt had a rough showing last time, unfortunately.
I mean, I feel like I've already explained this. That was not my fault. All right. So, Matthias, did you even see what happened? I
I
had
did it, so
I
enlighten
had
me.
two kids in the Missouri bowl game. I had two of
Mhm.
them that cashed, right? So they cashed, and then they didn't. Same game. Because in college, they if you take your quarterback's rushing yards over, you're never totally safe because
No.
sacks come off of the rushing total, right? That's not that way in the NFL. Just a little tidbit, just something that you pick up along the way. But I learned that. But anyway, so Brady Cook had like 68 yards rushing,
Mhm.
right? His total was 50 that we had. So we were all set. Oh, I'm sorry, he had 60 on here. That would have been even better. But plus 194. So he had it, right? So you know what he does? Last drive of the game, they're down 10. It's time to throw it. Quarterback throws it away if they're about to get sacked. No, not this kid. This kid took a sack. He fumbles it too, so it goes backwards, but we recovered it, so we're fine. It was bad, but not like it wasn't over. He still had 60. So then just for good measure, on the next play, he takes another sack. This kid lost 24 yards on 2 plays, took
That
us
is
out of
brutal.
the 60 and the 50 plus, so that was done. So then it's like, okay, we got one more play. We had Luther Burden. He catches a ball, but the ball was so poorly thrown that he had his knee down when he caught it. He catches it, takes it like 20-something yards. He cashes 70 plus until they reviewed the play, even though they really didn't have to review the play because the game was over because Wake Forest was just going to kneel it anyways. Yeah, they took it away from us. So 2 of them. And then the very next day, I don't know what Melissa did, but she did something. But Dalvin Cook was on fire in the first quarter. They went away from the run game, almost lost the game. It was a tough Thunderdome. But you know what? That just makes me stronger, Matias. Losing like that.
Sounds like you're due.
A lot of guys would quit and they'd fail to recognize how due they were, but not me. Not me. I came right back. I think I nailed Jelani Woods the next day just to show people what time it was. And then now, here we are. I'm ready. I don't even know who's coming on here, but I can tell you right now, he's not going to win. He or she. I don't even. It might be a girl. Like, who knows?
Whoever it is, they're not going to win. Tough day for the ghost of Dead Prez Picks too, voiced by our video producer Nigel. Because we had some.
If he shows up, hopefully he shows up. If he does, all right. So I'm not going to say he didn't show up today because he did show up. There's a little bit of technical difficulties. Definitely his fault, probably somehow. but still, definitely technical difficulties. And I feel bad for him. I hope. Yeah, he's probably watching this right now. So comment if you're alive. Type in 1 if you're cool, Matt. It's coming. All right, but I can't wait for the Thunderdome tomorrow. I'm ready. I'm ready to defend my crown because I think I'm the only one on the show that's won.
Yeah. I mean, Matt's yet to pick up a dub yet, so I think you're.
He will though. Matt's a tough kid. He'll be fine.
It's not about how many times you get knocked down. It's how many times you get back up.
Speaking of
getting back up, let's get to tonight's best bets because we have bets covering a couple of different sports. Again, NFL picks. If you want to get to that, you're going to have to watch the spread a little later tonight. John's going to be joining us, and we're going to be going over all the best bets for Thursday Night Football. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to be Cowboys and Titans. Who the hell knows who's going to even play in that game at that point? But again, the spread has you covered for all of John's best bets for Thursday Night Football. John, why don't you get us started? What is your best bet for tonight?
Okay, so I'll tease. I have the perfect way to play tonight. Like I'm getting old, veteran gambler, so I've seen this before. Okay, so I'm gonna get us through. We'll be fine. I got a way to play the NFL that's not gonna take us too long into the Alamo Bowl, which is where I'm gonna focus all my attention at 9:00 tonight. Like that's gonna be amazing. Nothing but offense. I'm an over guy, so I'm guessing it's gonna be a ton of offense. But for that reason, I'm taking this kid, Xavier Worthy, over, I think it's 59.5. Let me see the graphic. 59.5 receiving yards, minus 115. That's a joke, guys. That kid is going to go way over that. All right, so see what's happened. Let me explain to you what's happening, Matias.
Hit me. I got all day. Texas
was a running team, right? They're a team that I hated because they just ran the ball. I hate running the ball. I think it's stupid. Just throw the ball. You know what I mean? This is in the 2000s now. This is in 1950s. Throw the damn ball. So just throw the ball. So, anyways, they had 2 kids. I don't know their names. Robinson and there's another one, Johnson. Robinson's gonna be a pro. So we gotta learn his name. Yeah, that's the guy. Number 7. Yeah. He's filthy. Well, guess what he did? He left. So the other kid. So they went from having like a very experienced running back room to literally having like a redshirt freshman. I think another kid that used to kind of clean up a little bit, like after they were all done working out, like he's playing now. Like there is no chance they're gonna trust these kids in a bowl game. No way. And also too, you know who the Longhorns just signed? You ever heard of Arch Manning? Maybe you heard of him. I don't know.
Name sounds familiar.
He plays quarterback. So guess what? They're a throwing team. You know what I'm saying? Out with the old and with the new. He's not playing today, but again, they're a throwing team. I bet you they just installed a passing offense. Watch. I bet you they come out throwing tonight like you've never seen. Ask me how many. Yeah, no, they're going to. They have to. They literally. There's no other choice. Ask me how many passing attempts the quarterback had. Ewers last game.
How many?
21. He threw the ball 21 times. So all these stats are being based on games like that. All these numbers that you're seeing, all these lines are based on games where this kid threw like in the 20s. He'll throw 20-something times in the first half tonight. There is no chance because on the rub here is that they're playing Washington. Washington is throw. My favorite team to watch. They just throw the ball all the time. We're talking. They don't even need to throw the ball. 3rd and 1, they're throwing. You know what I mean?
Washington's my man. Just that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, just throw the ball. So they throw it all the time. So they're going to score all over Texas, like no problem, right? They like Michael Penix Jr. I don't think he's ever played in a bowl before. He's fired up about playing. Kid's got over 500 yards in a game a couple times this season. I mean, this guy's nasty. They're going to score. So guess what Texas has to do? Score. And they have to score, and they're going to have to throw the ball to do it. Xavier Worthy's probably going to catch a ball tonight that gets him over 60 yards on 1 reception. Watch. So that's the pick. There's no chance this loses. 0%.
If I'm not mistaken, you got a couple different plays for tonight, right? This is
yeah. Pretty much all the Texas receivers. There's 3 of them. 2 receivers, 1 tight end. They'll probably mix in a couple kids we never heard of, but we're never going to see lines on them anyway, so we can't bet them. But the tight end, I think his name's Sanders, JT Money, I think they call him on the streets. And then Jordan Whittingham, he's another one that all 3 of these guys are probably going over their receiving totals. Quinn Ewers is 240 at FanDuel right now. That's a joke. Like, he could have that in the first half, so you can take that over. I mean, it's just going to be a party, Matias. Like, this is going to be the most fun game to watch. Everyone should watch it. I don't see how you would watch anything else other than this. So, yeah, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
I'm down. I don't want to watch Thursday Night Football today. So it was either that or just throwing on just like a hodgepodge of basketball today.
Matias, wait until the spread. I'm going to tell you how we can still bet the horrible game. So we'll still be on schedule because on Thursdays we gamble at 8 o'clock. So we'll still be on gambling schedule, but we won't have to watch it that much. I got a way to do it.
Because I mean, that line is just jumping all over the place. So I don't get some heavy money.
Watch the spread, guys. Just watch the spread, and I'll tell you how to stay on gambling schedule as well as still just have all kinds of action all the way probably till after midnight tonight. The Texas game's not ending until after midnight, I don't think.
I'm down for another triple overtime game. I'm fine with that. I'm good.
It's going to be awesome, Matias. Awesome.
I got nothing. And again, shameless plug, spread, 5 o'clock tonight. We're going to have a whole bunch of segments coming your way. John's going to be on. Alex and Joey are going to be on as well, talking about the college football playoffs. We're also going to have Michelle Beadle on. I had a chat with her about some, pop culture moments, and just we decided to put together a ranking, top 5 rankings of our top moments for this year. So make sure you're checking that out. 5 o'clock, streaming on YouTube and Twitter. You're not going to want to miss it. John, I think it's my turn now, if I'm not mistaken, on how this show works. I decided to take things in a different direction. And I decided to hedge my happiness today. I'm a big Spurs fan. And I decided to take the Knicks -5 against the Spurs. You can get it at -110 on DraftKings. That's your best number. My rationale here is pretty simple. I mean, we're all thinking about the Knicks coming off their loss to the Mavs. And look, that was brutal. I think NBA teams were like 13,000 and something and 0 when leading by at least 9 with 30 seconds, and the Knicks lost. The Knicks are – it's impressive the way they find ways to lose. That's just classic Knicks, honestly. They don't even find ways. They invent them, honestly.
Yep.
I think that this line probably has that a bit in mind. I think the Knicks, who have lost, 4 straight at this point, I believe it's at. This is just too small, honestly. Like, the Spurs are bad. And believe me, I watch every game. They're not good. The Spurs have lost 5 of their last 7. Even without Jalen Brunson tonight, more than likely, RJ Barrett's not going to play because he messed up his finger. I just think this is like the perfect, if you want to throw money on like Cam Reddish, like plus 25 points or something like that, like this is prime time for him if he even plays. But I just think -5. I just think, well, you can go on Mitch too. He might get in foul trouble, but you never know. Again, this is, you don't have to look into this one too much. Like, it's just the Spurs are not good. Their defense is not good. The under has been just the total has just been dropping. I think it's dropped like 4 or 5 points in the last couple of hours. So you honestly, I kind of want to jump on the over to a certain extent and just parlay those together. But I'm less confident, so I decided to go Knicks -5. I will tell you in full clarity here, John. This is the only thing that is stopping me right now, besides the fact that it's the Knicks. It's Star Wars night in San Antonio. That's where they're playing tonight. And one Keldon Johnson's a big Star Wars fan apparently for the Spurs. So I don't want to mess up those vibes. That's the only thing I'm kind of worried about. You don't want to bet against a team that's going for Star Wars night. But I think I'm still going to pull the trigger and take Knicks -5 tonight. What are we thinking?
I like Mitch. I was looking at Mitch lines right now. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you saw this. Lost in the shuffle of Luka's Giant game. Kind of stole a lot of shine from Mitch because Mitch went 20-16 the other night. Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't know that. No one knows that now because, again, Luka Doncic was ball hogging, glory hog, doing his normal thing. But, yeah, Mitch over 9.5 points tonight, -113. If you wanted, you could do 15. I would never do 15 with Mitch, though, but it's +470. So, yeah, 15 with Mitch is crazy. Like, what you're looking at is you want 5 dunks. Like, if Mitch can dunk it 5 times, you're going to get your 10 points and you're good to go. But the thing is with him, he likes to foul, like, a lot. He could foul in the first quarter. Like, he really could. Like, he's that kind of defender. Hey, there's a lot of passion, very passionate guy. But that's what makes him fun. That's what makes him so fun. It wouldn't be fun if you had a chance of losing. But no, that's the only other way I'd go there is just go with Mitch. If you want to throw a player prop on there.
Okay, I'm down. You sold me. I've heard all I need to.
It's fun.
I mean, Pirtle's good, but again, I don't know what this offense looks like exactly.
He's
That's the thing. It's gonna be a lot of IQ tonight, probably for the Knicks. With no RJ and probably no Jalen Brunson. I don't think they've officially announced, but hasn't played recently. So.
Now, how does Pirtle defend the pick and roll? Because basically that's how Mitch scores. He'll run up, set up picks near the foul line, and then roll the basket, and that's the dunk. That's the Mitch. That's the Mitch offense right there.
Problem is, how is everyone else defending on the court? It's kind of the problem there.
That's true. Yeah, that's another problem.
Yeah, I mean Trey Jones has been great, but he's not exactly tall. John, we're ready to wrap it up. I do want to tell everyone, though, again, about the giveaway that we're doing this month, because the month is coming to a close. We're doing $500 as a giveaway on YouTube. All you have to do is subscribe to our page. It's at OddsChecker US. And if you comment on any video, screw it, make it this video. Comment on this video and drop your best bet for tonight, and you get an extra entry. Again, if you subscribe and you comment on a video, you automatically have 2 entries for a $500 giveaway on us, not out of my pocket. We're not doing what Fox Bet does. I don't have $500 to give you, but it is out of OddsChecker's pocket. And we're also giving away $100 every single day on our Instagram as well. All you have to do is follow us at OddsChecker US. You find the post for the day in which we're giving away $100. After you follow us, all you have to do is comment on that and tag a friend, and you're automatically entered. We're giving away $100 again every single day. And even if you win one day, you can still win $100 at the end of the month. So there's no reason to do it, honestly, because you can follow us and you can win $100. I don't know. Sounds pretty good to me. John, appreciate you letting me hop on the Morning Edge. I am the guest of honor. I feel humbled today.
No, that was awesome having you. Awesome. No offense, but we're gonna have Matt next time. But that was awesome.
Yeah, that's fair. I get it.
Awesome. Nothing against you.
I get it.
Awesome.
Nah, that's even if it was, that's fine. John, appreciate it. I'll talk to you a little later. Remember, spread 5:00. John's going to tell us how the hell to bet on Thursday Night Football tonight. Talk to you guys then.